Hey everyone, welcome back to Eye Opener Society. And this is episode 99. I I honestly I'm really proud of this achievement. Even though it's not yet episode 100, which I still have to plan. It may come a little bit later. I may have to skip a week before I do it. I have some ideas, but I definitely want to do something just a little bit different for episode 100. But episode 99, this is the turning point here for Eye Opener Society because there's so much going on. And what I wanted to do for this episode is just to strip it down to simplicity. I did not break out my, better recording equipment. I'm using my phone to record this episode. It's just me sitting here late at night recording and talking about Eye Opener Society along with some other things. For one, I've refreshened a little bit with Eye Opener Society. I redesigned the logo a little bit just to bring some new excitement to everything because there's been things going on and the direction that I want to go from here, I just wanted to change things up slightly. As you know, we have three other podcasters, Elaine's Arcane Oracle, we have Ann Lund's Haunted and Waiting, as well as Sunset Child's Out There podcast. Since I've had those three podcasters join this platform here, it's been really something that means a lot to me because those three people mean something to me. For them to contribute their time without any type of pay or anything, just to, give their podcast when they can, it's so powerful to think that they're doing that just because, I gave them this opportunity and they took it and they ran with it and they done so well and they keep getting better. No matter how far we go, they get better. And I'm very, very thankful to them. On top of that, I've developed Red Heart Meditation. Now, Red Heart Meditation is available for sale. It could be found at payhip.com/Eye Opener Society. If you go to eyeopenersociety.podbean.com, in our menu, you'll find a link. Just look for Red Heart Meditation. There's a link, and it's even in the little bio too as well. This is something that really means to me because, again, this is getting back to the basics, simplifying things. That's why I'm just recording on my phone with this. I went back to the meditation where I all started. It means so much to me. And this Red Heart Meditation just came by chance because I was doing a coaching session with someone and just on a whim, I'd done this with them. And it was really impactful to them. Because of that, when I sat and I listened back, or at least I replayed in my mind what I was doing for that guided meditation, I think I was really onto something with it. And I sat, I modified it. I've, just tweaked it as much as I could. I wrote out a 2-page script. I got all the heavy duty recording equipment and I went into a meditative state myself in order to record it. I was going to work off the script, but that wasn't happening. My mind was just on autofocus. So I just sat back myself. I relaxed and I just let the words flow naturally on there. So once it was recorded, I got it all cleaned up and I put it out there. It's available. It's only $7, folks. And the reason I'm doing this, it's not to try and, get money from my audience because, we are always against that. That's why we don't have Patreon or anything. The thing is, in 2, maybe 3 years, I want to start online meditation as well as in person. I want to, work with groups of people. And this is good practice for me to do it this way. Any money I make from it, I want to put towards that future for Eye Opener Society once I reach that new plateau. I want to have some sort of studio, whether it be online or in person. And I just would like to get some funds to start building that dream for myself. So you can definitely help out and it's much appreciated. But beyond that, I think this can benefit everyone. This is a guided meditation that's going to help you. It really has an element built into it that can help you to trigger meditation whenever you want. And that's the thing that I find that is so unique with it. So again, I thank you. If you just go to payhip.com/Eye-Opener Society, or look for the link on eyeopenersociety.podbean.com. On top of that, Hannah, I know that's on everybody's minds, and of course, she's always on my mind. I know she's been on again, off again, has hosted a show. She's still part of this show, and she always will be. The thing is, until she gets herself 100%, I really want to wait for that. It's very difficult when you're dealing with mental health issues. To get on this show, if you remember, she done 3 back-to-back shows with me, and they hit hard and they were fantastic, but it was too much. I would like to get her in here doing something a little bit more lighthearted to try and keep her from, saying too much about herself. That may help, but she's doing okay. I just want her to do 100%, and that's just me out of absolute concern for her. You guys, the audience, I can't speak enough about any of you. It's like I said, just hitting that play button, just hitting that download button, it means much, much, much in this podcast community. It's, like I say, it's just a podcast, but this is my passion. And the fact that you actually just sit and spend some time with me, or me and Hannah, or whomever else is hosting the show, I appreciate it, and I thank you so much, because it means the world, and it really does keep this podcast going. And speaking of changes, Mind's Eye Metaphysical, Jen, everyone knows that Jen is a great friend. She's my spirit guide. I think going back 3 years now, when I first walked into that shop and when I was going through a really bad time, how she was able to bring such positive energy and light to me that it completely changed my life in every single way. And it's the reason I'm here doing these shows, doing the meditation. It's all because of her. And it's kind of bittersweet. Her shop is not closing, but she's moving. And that's amazing. And I know there's so much stress, and I know that there's a lot of questions as to what's going to happen, and there is always that fear. But she is moving her shop. She's moving from her small in-home shop, and she has an actual store. It's bigger. It's going to be able to provide her with a lot more opportunities to do so much more. And honestly, I'm excited for her. You, as my audience, if you just visit her website, mindseyemetaphysical.com, that means so much. If you are in the Marietta area of Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and you would like to stop by, I believe it's going to be 35, I don't know if it's east or west, but it's 35 Market Street in Marietta. And again, if you just go to mindseyemetaphysical.com, it'll have all the information there. Visit the shop. Just show support. Come in, wish her well. Go on her website, send a message wishing her well. Because like I said, as a small business, when you're taking a leap like this and you're taking all of your risks and chances, it really means a lot from the community when they show support. And that would mean so much to me, because Jen means a lot to me. She's in this Eye-Opener Society family, and I cannot stress enough how happy and excited I am for her. And I know she's going to do well, but I just want some people to reach out to her in the smallest, kindest gestures possible. That's going to mean a lot. So all of this encompasses into what's becoming, before episode 100. I've been struggling all the time with Facebook, as you know. It's a dying social media platform. It doesn't work for me as much, so I'm kind of backing away with it. The good thing is, other podcasters are still on there. There's still people I connect with, And I'm looking forward also in the very near future taking my show on the road down to Kentucky, and I want to visit uh, Appalachian Rootworks. It's another metaphysical shop, and they have some amazing things too. I'm still going to work with them. I still want to reach out to them before I head down there. I want to make sure I pick a day where they're available to do a podcast with me. And I think that's going to be really exciting because I think the owners they have it all figured out. They really do. They have so many things that I really feel their energy and their heart is just poured into it. And that's what I like. And that's why I want to support them. So I've moved from Facebook to YouTube and to TikTok. I did it. I never thought TikTok would, be as good for me as I thought, but it is a fantastic platform. I have been using it, and you can find me there. Everything's under Eye Opener Society. I mean, search Eye Opener Society on TikTok, search Eye Opener Society on YouTube, but just giving 1 minute or 2 minute inspirational messages on both of those platforms. It's been reaching a lot of people, and that means something to me too as well, because again, I'm only doing it just as inspiration and also just to get your mind turning, whether you believe it or not, whether you think they're conspiracy theories, whatever. It's to help you build your mind. And that's what I'm doing on YouTube and TikTok. And I'm going to be using both of those platforms to really help me get, Eye Opener Society's name out there a little bit more. And hopefully Red Heart Meditation can develop a little bit more from that too as well. With everybody's help collectively, it should work. So I thank everybody again for that. Also coming up is going to be a big move. I don't know how soon. It may be longer than I think, but I'm hoping within a year things could start moving. I'm going to move out of the current place, and I'm going to be leaving my job, and I'm going to be going down to West Virginia. I think I have something here mentally that's telling me I need to be there. And again, it's a big move for my wife and I. There's going to be big changes, but we're going to be homesteading. We're going to rely less and less on, the daily conveniences everybody has. I'm going to reset myself and look for the future of me, something better, something, away from all of this rat race, away from all of this nonsense and all that. That's coming up. But Eye Opener Society, I think, will develop into something bigger once I'm down there. And whatever that may be, I'm not 100% sure yet. But it's going to definitely be big, big changes. And I would love for everyone in the audience to experience it with me through videos, through podcast episodes and whatnot. That's going to be very exciting. The other thing that I know I'm going to have coming up is I'm going to be recording an episode with Roundtable Mindset. They asked me if I wanted to do a show with them on meditation. And of course I said yes. I've actually been wanting to get on their show for quite some time. They have a pretty decent podcast. Actually, it's really good because some of the topics they tackled, the topics, sometimes even would kind of spark something in me to talk about too. And they do that on a regular basis with their show. So Roundtable Mindset, check them out. I believe they're on Spotify. I think they're on Podbean too as well. I'm not 100% sure, but just search Roundtable Mindset. They are very good people too. They're very respectful, and they challenge the status quo with some of their topics. But I will be doing an episode, and if I'm not mistaken, it's supposed to be airing sometime in September. I'll definitely let you know as that time approaches. If you want to hear me on there, that's great. But listen to them now and give them, a little bit of shares and likes and follows too as well. That's what's going on. This is episode 99, and episode 100, like I said, it's not going to be an epic grand scale thing. I don't think so, but I have an idea what to do. And I just want it to be something that's going to relive the earlier from going back 2 years ago, right up until current, times. And I have some ideas. Again, I really appreciate anybody who wants to tune in. So again, thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to check out Red Heart Meditation. Like I said, $7. If you wish to download it, it's going to help me build my future in guided meditation, meditation lessons, and so on and so forth with that. But again, everybody, thank you. This audience here for you guys, it's always such a pleasure. And tune in for episode 100. I'll keep everybody posted when that's going to be up. Thank you.